What up? Okay, so this is take 2. I actually recorded this video yesterday, but it was so long, over 1 hour or something, and I don't want to sit and edit that. So I was like, you know what, let me just try to, let's say I have a little bit more structure now. Let's see if that helps, okay? So today I want to address the whole Messiah, prophetess, messenger, mumbo jumbo, or whatever you may call it. I want to address it again, even though I have somewhat addressed it a couple of times here on YouTube. You can go and watch my video. Yes, but before I start, let me just say, when I repeat this stuff, because this is not me saying this about myself, do you understand? I don't think this stuff about myself. I'm regular schmegler, do you understand? But when I repeat this stuff, somehow it turns around and it becomes about my mental health. You know, that I'm suffering from main character syndrome, Napoleon complex and whatnot, do you understand? But the fact is that I'm just repeating what people are saying to me. So remember that before you try to diagnose me with any type of bullshit. So what I have been hearing a lot and mentioning a lot is that people have this theory about 4, 3, 2 in 1. And I'm talking about spirits or different beings that maneuver this body, you know? So in the morning when they meet me, it might be a certain individual, like a brother, a sister, a mother, or even a father, I heard. Do you understand? So this is the theory that this is based on a little bit. I want to go into the brother theory, okay? That I somehow have a spiritual twin brother that is connected to me. I don't know about it because I can't hear him, I can't see him, I can't anything. But apparently everybody else around me can see and hear. So let me just tell you a little bit about this so-called spiritual twin brother, the information that I have gathered from eavesdropping and just watching people, you know? I have gathered that he's a guy, but he's homosexual somehow, or people wish that he was homosexual. He also may be lighter skinned than me somehow, you know, like the yin and the yang, kind of white and black, kind of balance itself out. So he might be white or fair skinned compared to me. And he might be the so-called prophet, the Messiah that people are waiting on, talking about, and so on and so forth. But what is interesting is that this so-called brother has apparently done a lot of heinous crimes without my knowledge, without my anything. Do you understand? And people have been going back and forth. Is it the sister? Is it the brother? Yada, 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 back and forth. So why I think this is interesting is because it's almost like you are putting then 2 siblings against each other. So just imagine if this was physical twins, like real twins. You could see 2 pairs of human beings in front of you. If anybody would do and say some of the stuff that I have been hearing concerning this situation, people would have been like, nah, that's not cute, that's not nice. You know, you're trying to pinpoint 2 siblings against each other like that. Do you understand? And everybody know that siblings, especially twins, are a little bit more tighter than other siblings. They can almost feel each other's emotions and all of this stuff, like what do you call it, telepathy, you know, read each other's mind and all of this stuff. So I want to just say, concerning your theory, then I am not the quiet so-called sibling then. I am the sibling that talks a lot. Do you understand? I'm quiet when I need to be quiet, and most of the times I'm quiet when I'm out around people. But when I'm comfortable around people and just my initial personality, I'm very bubbly. Do you understand? So I am the one that talk a lot. And I just want to mention that just because I'm the one that talks a lot and may have some stuff to say that I may have something to say, doesn't mean that I automatically is the so-called chosen one. Most of the times, what I have seen is that it's the quiet one, you know, the one that you least expect to be the savior, the hero, the shero, the chosen one, is that one most of the time. That is the person you're looking for. The ones that yaps a lot is not always the leader, the boss, like everything. But it could also be, considering this so-called twin situation is very different, it could also be that it is a split task. Do you understand? That is not like this mission, this life path, this whatever is for this specific sibling, this specific soul, this specific entity. Like maybe it's a split task. You do your part, that thing, person, whatever it is, does their part. It might be something like that. But this whole task is not very appealing. And a lot of people that know me in real life, they know that I'm not interested in this whatsoever. I've done videos about this so many times. One of my first videos, I addressed this. And I was like, you could hear my voice started to shake and I started to sweat, like, because I was so angry that people went around and thought that I was here to punish them or save them, or just like, you know, like I was born for you. Like my whole life is designed to save you, to destroy you. I was like, bruh, nah, bruh. The reason why I don't think that is very appealing, I have plenty reasons, but I'm just gonna mention a few. It is that I have already seen right now how people are very, very hostile. Let me just say that. If I shared some of the stories of some of the stuff that I have heard and encountered, the times where people think that they actually met the so-called chosen one, the so-called Messiah, the prophet or prophetess, I'm telling you, it's not the red carpet that is rolling out. Most of these people want this person dead and gone. They want to hurt this person. I'm sorry to say that. And to be honest, I've seen this come from a lot of Muslims. And it's kind of shocking because the information that I have gathered is that the Muslims are the ones that are claiming this so-called Messiah the most of everybody. This is our prophet or prophetess. This is somebody that we have in our books that's gonna come and do great stuff for us. And it's like, okay, but what I have encountered when it comes to these people, I've been to the gym and I had a woman that had a hijab and everything. We were 3 inside the gym. The other women went out and this lady was starting to dig after something, you know? I don't know if she had a weapon, some kind of knife or something, but she was threatful. And if you guys don't believe me, if this gym will find this footage, this video that I'm making right now, go back to before summer, like April, May. Go back to the footage because you have cameras and you will see how this woman was acting. She was there to be like, if that moment, if she thought that this was the right person in front of her, she would have ended me on spot. Do you understand? I even had my roommate try to, I'm not even gonna go into it, but I'm just saying it's a very hostile environment. Let's just say that. It's a lot of people, not just Muslims, it's been other ethnicities as well, but they feel like it's their task, like almost like the Most High God have sent them to do this. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Do you know why I don't get it? Because most of these religious books, everybody has their, what do you call this? I can't pronounce the word. Everybody has that person, the evil Knievel, that's gonna come before the end times. And do you know what everybody else have as well? They have a savior, you know, Christ or whatever, somebody that's gonna come and kill this person, end this person, and the tyranny. Do you understand? Nowhere in the religious books is written that common human beings are gonna go and kill a messenger or anything like that. Even if they believe that this is God sent or devil sent, it's not their mission, it's not their task. So I had this conversation many times with different people, and I'm gonna tell you, like, it's a homeless guy that I met when I was homeless. I spoke about him on some of my videos that he's one of these homeless people that he don't want to reform to society's norms and stuff like that. Like, he's very complacent or whatever you would call it with his whole situation. Do you understand? So I don't want to bargain or anything like that. So we meet sometimes and we talk. This guy is a little bit older than me, so he has a lot of experience. I will see in the future if he and I can do some kind of not TED Talk, but like a podcast or something. Because it's a lot of topics. Because If you guys recorded the conversations that he and I have, like, you would be like, man, these people are covering everything. Do you understand? Everything. So anyhow, this guy, I told him, I was like, my situation is not gonna be one of those situations you read about in religious books. Do you understand? It's not. It's gonna be a case study. This is gonna be studied by scientists, by psychologists, by students all over the world. Do you understand? Because it is madness that is going on around me. It is madness. Like, this will be called maybe the dark times of collectives, the dark time of collective psychology or something like that. And people will sit and have testing this and debunk this, and they will watch my previous videos, read my text, and they will be like, man, how could a whole society gang upon one person like that and come up with just blanking out fucked up theories like this and claim that this person, this girl, was the mentally ill and mentally unstable one, but in fact they as a collective was the one that just took stuff out of context, and poor thing had to go through hell and hot water because of lies and betrayals and just non-existence of common sense. I'm telling you, it's not like this. If you want a prophecy, this is my prophecy. My situation, this whole thing is gonna be a case study for generations to come, to be like, how can we not let anything like this happen again, ever? Do you understand? This video is basically, I have done like 50-50. So I have 5 statements for why I am not the Messiah, not the messenger, the prophetess. And then I have 5 that is like, but if I am, God forbid, if I am, this is what you guys can expect out of me. So let's start off by 5 reasons why I am not the messenger. Most of the messengers, historically wise, they have known, even before they were born, they have known, people around them have known about their life task, their mission, their everything. So early on, they have been raised a little bit different. They have been going through some kind of training or something. They have been sheltered or whatever, like something, because people around them knew that this person is meant to do great stuff. Like, this is an investment. So we cannot be fucking around with this person, you know? They need to be clear mentally, spiritually, everything needs to be aligned, basically. So I'm saying I can't be this person because I haven't had that sheltered background. Do you understand? I have been in orphanage, juvie, foster homes, all of that, being tossed and turned left and right since the age of 9. And the people around me that's supposed to tell me this, like my family, my relatives, the only thing that they have said that is close to maybe this is my grandmother said, you are not ready to hear about it yet. One of my uncles wanted to tell me something, but she stopped him and told him, no, she's not ready yet. That is the closest. And I haven't got any dreams. I'm a dream person. I get my messages through dreams. I haven't got any dreams, any confirmation or anything from the Most High, because I have said this plentiful times. It doesn't matter if it's 8 billion people that will tell me that I am something or I'm supposed to be something. If I don't get that confirmation from the Most High itself, it doesn't count. Because like we've seen historically wise, just because you are a lot of people doesn't mean that you are right. I'm a woman, I'm black, and possibly disabled if you hear people talk about me and my mental health. Like, she might be on the spectrum. Just imagine, you see how society is already. You already see how society is. Like when women try to be in a leader position, when women try to be politicians and all of this in male-dominated spaces. What happens to those women? Do they get taken seriously? Do people listen to them? Do people value them? Or do people try to talk about everything else that has nothing to do with the message that they're trying to convey? Talk about what kind of bags they're using, how their hair are looking, all of this stuff. So I'm just saying, like, that is number 2. Why this Messiah, this messenger thing cannot be me. I am a woman. I am black. possibly disabled. I have all the odds against me. Studies have shown that people, and I saw this on TikTok as well. It was a black lady who was talking about if you are a black woman that is in a leader position, you are a manager, you are a boss, and your workers are Caucasian people, white people, especially white men, you're gonna have a hard time, a very hard time, because they're not gonna wanna take direction from you, you know, because how society is viewing, you know, the patriarchy and all of this stuff. They and racism and sexism, all of them together. It's not gonna be an easy time for you as a black woman in a position like that. So she was giving out tips, saying basically like, you need to write down everything. If you tell your workers that they need to do a certain task or something, and you give them like a deadline, you need to have receipts everywhere. Because the same workers might go to some kind of union or something and say, oh, my manager is shit, and try to get rid of you, trying to say that you're incompetent and all of this stuff. So you need to have proof that, no, I told them multiple times for the course of 6 months or maybe more to do this thing, and they didn't. Here you have the proof, the emails, the text message, the everything. So I was like, man, imagine me being in that position then. Like a messenger, a messiah, this is the highest of the highest position you can get on this round. Do you understand? You're working directly with the creator of all and everything. Do you understand? And you think people are gonna respect you because of that? No, they're gonna try you. Try your intelligence, try your everything. To be like, are you fit for this position? Huh? And even if you are fit for that position, they will still try to make it seem like you're not. Number 3, why I cannot be the messenger. Like I said, it seems like it's the Muslim community that claiming this most. Because I heard some people whisper when I have been walking around, you're supposed to be Muslim. You know that you're a Muslim, right? And I'm like, bro, I am black, I am African first and foremost. Most people that are religious, when it comes down to, you know, your ethnicity and all of this stuff, believe me, ethnicity comes before anything else. Do you understand? So I'm like, no. I am not Muslim. My parents was Muslims. My mom, she converted and became Christian. My dad kept staying Muslim. I have a lot of Muslim relatives and family overseas. I also have Christian families and all of this stuff. But me, myself, I have said it multiple times. You are not born a specific religion. You are indoctrinated to that because of your surrounding. You understand? It's nothing that I have chosen for myself. So I am not Muslim. I am not yours. If I would die today, I want a traditional West African, spiritual, indigenous funeral. I don't want a Muslim funeral because I'm not Muslim. I'm trying to go to the Most High, my creator. I'm not trying to go to your God. I don't want it. I have said it in so many videos. I don't want it. It's nothing that is appealing with this. I know that the price that you will get afterwards, because you will suffer a lot here, more than most people, you know. But in the afterlife, you will get your reward, you know. Like it is inevitable. Like even me that is not religious or spiritual like that, I can understand the cause and effect and all of this stuff, that you will get your reward. But I'm just like, nah, but I'm content. I like my basic life, you know, go to school, mind my business, do my 9 to 5, travel sometimes, go out and eat, you know, like I'm okay with that. I don't need that extravaganza stuff. I really don't. But I know that even if I don't want this, if you are meant for certain tasks, you know, if this is written in your DNA, your everything, then there's not much that you can do. And from what I have read from the religious books, I'm saying that the God that you guys have, some of you guys, doesn't seem to give a fuck about people not wanting stuff. Like, let me take Moses, for example. Like I said, he didn't want to. He had a stuttering problem. Do you understand? He was like, I'm too old, I'm stuttering. Can't you pick somebody else? And the Most High was like, no, I'm picking you. Or God said, I'm picking you. So I understand that even if it is me, Lord forbid, and I don't want this, God doesn't give a shit. And even if you guys don't want it either, like you see, oh, this girl, she's incompetent, she's this, she's that, she's da-da-da-da-da. It is out of our hands, unfortunately. The last one, like I said, I can't pronounce that word, antagonist. Basically, evil can evil. Like every religious book is like a Shakespeare kind of telenovela, like it's the same. All of them, if you think about it, you know, you have your hero, your bad person, your innocent person, it's the same characters, no matter what you read or see. So long story short, I feel personally, not to try to throw myself under the bus or anything like that, but for somebody, I might be your chosen one. I might be your hero. I might be the one that's gonna save you and all of this. But then you have to think that for somebody else, then I am the evil Knievel then. Do you understand? For you to get all of this stuff, to elevate and all of this stuff, somebody else gotta throw off some stuff, share some stuff and all of this stuff. And they're not gonna like it most of the time. So in their eyes, I'm gonna be the so-called Antichrist for them. Naturally, do you understand? Even if I may not be the Antichrist, it's just like that. Okay, personally, I feel like I fit into that Antichrist narrative more than the Savior narrative. And why am I saying that? Because I don't fit into the Antichrist narrative. I'm not saying that I fit into that. I'm just saying that I'm so far from being here to save you because I don't have the tools to anything. I haven't got any instructions to do it. So I'm just feeling like maybe I am the one that's gonna come before the authentic, the real one. Do you understand? Because like I said, in all of the religious books, or most of them, you have a fake one that will come, a fake messenger, a fake prophet, prophetess that will come, and they will be able to do tricks and magic and heal and basically do everything. They will look and sound and everything the part. So it will be a lot of people that will believe that this one is the one, you know? But then you will have some people that will be like, nah, I'm still gonna wait this out, you know? And then the real one is gonna come and people gonna be shook because they're gonna be like, damn, this fake one was so good that we actually believed that this was legit the one. So why am I saying this? I'm saying that I'm not walking around saying that I'm the real one or fake one. I'm saying I'm none of it. But people are trying to make me to be the fake one while you saying that I am the one. You can't say this stuff if you haven't got this confirmation from the Most High. I don't care what your religious books are saying. You guys need to sit this out. 5 stuff that you can expect out of me if it happens to be that I might be the so-called messenger, messiah, or whatever under construction to be. So basically what you can expect out of me is basic as fuck, especially at this moment of time. Do you understand? It might change. What do I know? Do you understand? Because like I said, Jesus started when he was 13 already. And Moses started when he was in his late 50s, 60s, or 70s even. Do you understand? So we don't know. Like, am I supposed to travel the world and stand on podiums and preach and all of this stuff, like, and heal people and all of this in 15 years, 30 years, 50 years? Like, we don't know. So I'm just saying that as about right now, I don't have any superpowers. I don't have any dreams. I don't have any messengers like that to give out. I have nothing to give at the moment. I'm regular. I need to sleep, eat, shit like everybody else. So what can you expect out of me? You can expect me to do regular stuff like charity, like information, giving out information about stuff that is happening around the world. Basically what everybody else can do. That is what you can expect out of me. This is a little side note. So, you know the artist, the hip hop artist, the rapper, J. Cole, he has in one of his songs, he's talking about President Obama. And he's basically saying that Obama took over the office after it was mayhem. So a lot of people have been sitting before him and they had done all kinds of fuck shit, you know? And now when it was his time to sit, the economy was upside down. It was inflation or something like that. Americas had already been in war and had to clean up that mess and all of this stuff. So when he came to power, he couldn't be that revolutionary first black president that people expected. He couldn't do the stuff that he maybe set out to do. This is what I want to do with my time here. Because he was too busy trying to clean up the mess from previous president, especially the last one before him. Y'all know what he did. So I'm just saying, imagine now then. I haven't heard about a lot of female prophetess or messengers like that. Most of the time they are considered as a sidekick or wife or sister, you know, do you understand? They are not the main character like that. And now you're gonna have somebody that is black, woman, and possibly disabled in that position. I'm just saying, bruh, have some patience, because it has been a lot of people throughout history that has been fucking up so much. So let's just say it's not gonna be like a clean office to step into. I feel like my life task, everything that I have been going through and still go through, it resembles Job. You know, the guy, the book of Job, the one that lost everything, the one that was being used as a pawn. Satan and God was basically like, oh, but he will do this. No, he will never betray me. And they basically used this poor guy, you know. He lost everything, his health, his family, his house, everything. And got to see people that have done him wrong, laugh at him, mock him, ostracize him, all of these fuck shit. But eventually, he got redemption. Thank God. But I feel like if I could relate to anything in these religious books, it is this specific guy. Because this is what I'm going through right now. I'm going through hell and hot water, and I'm just waiting for, you know, the light in the end of the tunnel of this madness. Do you understand? So basically, what am I trying to say when I say that I resemble Job? I say that maybe, you know, because being a messenger, it comes in different shapes and forms. You know, it's not always your traditional, you reading books and repeating what somebody else can basically read and find themselves. Do you understand? Like you will come with new information or something, eye-opening, whatever, you know, that's the whole meaning. From what I gathered. So I was like, okay, since I don't have any messengers to give out like that, nobody has downloaded any dreams or anything that I should be saying to the public, warn the public or anything like that, then I'm like, you know what? Maybe my life is the message. Do you understand? Maybe all of the fuck shit that I'm going through is gonna be somebody else's survival guide in the near future. You know, or give somebody hope that, wow, this person went through all of this, but somehow turned around and this and that it would spark some life, something in these people. That might be what it is. So basically what you can expect, what I'm trying to say, what you can expect, I might not even be the main character. I said this in another video. I might be like the opening act or something, and the main character will eventually come soon. Do you understand? So I was like, okay, what if this is some way for the Most High to try to collect data for the end of times, to be like, okay, I want to be able to put people where they need to be, where they should be and deserve to be. You understand? Based on how they have been handling other situation, but this specific weird ass situation as well. So that's why I'm like, what you guys can expect is that just be yourself. If I happen to cross paths with you naturally, organically, not that you guys are searching me up, coming to my job or work or something like that, but we naturally meet, we start to work in the same place, we live in the same condo, we, whatever, eat at the same restaurant or something, we happen to meet, then it's like, okay, it is divinely orchestrated that we was about to meet. Do you understand? Then whatever you do with that time interaction, if you choose to be like, no, I don't want to participate whatsoever, or I want to be a jackass, or I want to be helpful, that is up to you. And you will have to pay for that or get rewarded for that in the near future, in some shape or form. That's what I think. You can't expect much out of this situation. And specifically in the previous video that I have tried to link here, I basically said that what if the Most High decided, let me just pick a woman this time. Let me just pick a woman. And the original man, like the original woman, you guys know what I mean when I say that. Because historically wise, men, when you guys are jealous of each other, you get very hostile, you kill people. Most of the prophets and Messianic figures have been murdered or killed by you men. Do you understand? So maybe the Most High is like, no. I can't keep sending in these people to try to make change and all of this stuff, and they always get killed. Let me just try a woman, you know? Because women are known for their list. They can basically keep themselves alive a little bit longer, you know? If women will try to kill another woman, it will mostly be mentally. They will drain her, you know? Put her in a mental institute or something like that. That is what's gonna happen, you know? But physically hurting another woman like that, you don't see that often. It's not a fair world. It's not a fair world. Like, let me just give you guys some examples. We had like a politician here in Sweden. She was running for which party? Feministic Initiative or something, what they called. And this lady, like, she wanted to do some groundbreaking stuff. But you know what happened? Everybody was talking about that she used to be an alcoholic back in the 80s or something like that. Whenever she went somewhere, they were talking about how expensive her bag was, where her shoes came from. They were focusing on everything that didn't have to do with her politics, with her mission, what she wanted to portray. That's what happened in this modern day society. Do you understand? And imagine this old school role, Messianic figure, huh? You have old school men, you have some countries, some regions, some religions that don't even believe that a woman should be part of certain stuff. Right? And you think that these people are gonna respect a woman in such a role? Nah, these people gonna be like, she is the devil herself, huh? I'm telling you. Women are, and it's not like a pity party, mini violin or anything like that. This is the truth. Like, just take what's his name, Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky as an example. Bill Clinton, he was under oath. He was the president of a very powerful nation as United States. He had a lot of people depending on him. Do you understand? And then you have his secretary, Monica Lewinsky. What happened? This little thing, entitlement or entanglement or whatever they had, I'm telling you, bro, she lost everything. She couldn't get a job anywhere. People were looking at her like she was some kind of, I don't know, scum of the earth. Do you understand? You should see the documentary with her. While Bill Clinton, on the other hand, that stood there and lied in front of millions, look at him now. When it was time for Obama to become president, he was sitting there smiling, laughing like none of this stuff ever happened. Nobody even talks about it anymore. It's like a little dot in history. That's it. But her life got bamboozled. Do you understand? So when I'm giving these examples, I'm basically saying that this is not a fair race, huh? And then you're gonna put like ethnicity and disability and other stuff on top of that. Bruh, this is, I'm telling you, the Most High is a comedian. The Most High is most definitely a comedian. And this right here, the heavens are having fun watching this. You need to decide, what am I to you guys? What am I supposed to be for you guys? Do you understand? Because one day I hear, oh, she might be the Madonna. The Madonna is basically, the black Madonna is basically the mother of Christ, you know, the one that's gonna birth the Messiah. So one day you hear about that, and the other day you hear that you are the Antichrist, you are Iblis, huh? You possessed. And the third day you hear that, no, you are Melech, you are an angel. And the fourth day you hear that you might be the Messiah, the female Messiah. We thought that it was your so-called spiritual twin brother, but it might be you. Do you understand? So I'm just like, I am just me. I'm just doing me. Do you understand? There's no theatrical anything. So for you guys need to first and foremost decide, what am I to you guys? After that, we can try to come up with something. But it's kind of hard, you know, when each and every day is something new, a new theory coming up. And it's like, bruv, I'm just one person. Do you understand? I can't be all of this stuff. Huh? I'm multidimensional, like most people are, but not that level. When you guys have decided, I gotta be into this as well. I really gotta be into this as well. At this moment, in this moment in life, I am not ready for a task like that. I don't think I will ever be. You could never prepare somebody for something like this. But I'm just saying, I'm very far from that at the moment. I still value worldly stuff. Like, I still want my education. I still want to buy a house eventually. I still want to have the regular family system and travel and all of this stuff. Do you understand? Like, this is what I'm aspiring for right now. Like, it's very basic. Do you understand? So to be in a role like that, I think you need to just strip yourself off all of these worldly desires, basically, and be like an empty vessel so you can soak in the information, the everything that the Most High have to give out through you. And I feel like in this moment, I'm not ready. Like I said, I don't think one of my coworkers, last job that I had, one of my coworkers, he actually said, because we have been working a couple of hours together, and he saw how I was behaving, talking, everything, and you should see his face. Like, he was like, man, it might be her. It might be her. And the whole trajectory changed. He was like, you know what? A prophet was not made overnight. He said that out loud. I swear on my mother's grave. He said a prophet was not made overnight. And I would be like, considering the books and stuff like that, it seems like they were. They were made in the belly already. Do you understand? It's nothing like you go to some kind of fitness gym to train up to anything like that. But I understood what he meant. So he was basically being a little bit more open-minded, being like, okay, I know it looks catastrophical, what we have presented in front of us right now, but it might not be her time right now. It's just we, the collective bystanders, that are bugging in a little bit too early. You understand? So give it a little bit more time, life experience and all of this stuff, and maybe it might do 180. That is basically what he was trying to say. It's so sad though. It's so sad. It is so sad. Like, you know what? I'm a human. No matter what these people are trying to say and dehumanize me or put me in some kind of pedestal or whatever, in the end of the day, I'm human. I need to do all of the human stuff like everybody else. Do you understand? Eat, sleep, all of it. So you're not gonna find a perfect person, a perfect anything. And if you really debunk your history, your religious books, most of the messengers that you had back in the days, all of them were messy. All of them were problematic in some shape or form. Ain't nobody was perfect. The Most High seemed to like to pick people like that. Watch my last video. I have talked about this there. I don't want to repeat this again. Before I end this video, all I wanted to say is basically what I said in the beginning. You know, for you guys that believe that it's multiple spirits in one body, okay? So for you guys, it's been a lot of people that have been thinking that is so-called the Messiah, that is some kind of evil Knievel, that is the criminal of something like a heinous crime, you know, or heinous crimes, plural, multiple. And I think when people start to watch me, how I behave and talk, and they don't just let the information on social media and other people dictate how they see me. Like, they literally like, no, I'm gonna see for my own eyes how this person really is and really act and all of this stuff. For these people that does this, you see that it's some kind of shift that is happening within them, and they start to understand something. And for these people, I would just say, like, listen. When you guys start to think that maybe I am the so-called messenger, then you start to understand that all of the heinous crimes and accusations that was pinpointed at this so-called Messianic figure can't be right then, right? then it gotta be a whole nother set of human beings or human being, I don't know how many, that is the perpetrator, the real perpetrator in whatever drama you guys are looking for. So this is so in the midst of all of this chaos, you guys are actually solving a case that has been laying and pending for so long, but you are solving a case, and you start to understand, like, you know what, if this girl right here is the messenger, and we've been thinking that she's connected to X, Y, and Z, and she's not, she's here alone, then you know what, it gotta be somebody else. Like, we are looking at the wrong place. We're not even supposed to look at this vessel whatsoever. We're supposed to look at another set of DNA. That's what I'm saying. It is so sad, this whole thing. I'm telling you, having these religious figures, these religious tasks in this day and age, with so much corruption and all of this stuff, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be an easy task, bro. Like the new Pharisees, do you know who the new Pharisees are? It's the politicians. Those are the new Pharisees. And these people, they will kill you mentally, physically, like that, and make it seem like you did it to yourself, and the public won't even know anything. This is the 2.0 Pharisees at this moment. It is so much money, political agendas, and all of this connected to this whole spiritual, religious thing, that there are some lies and deceptions that people have been planting for so long, and these people, they will take that lie and deception with them to the grave. They are ready to throw an innocent being under the bus just to keep that whole madness keep going. You guys that are on that side, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say God, because you guys don't believe in God like that. So I'm gonna say the Most High, the creator of all and everything, like the one that really created heavens and hells and earth, is not gonna forgive you guys for this madness. That you using an innocent being like this, throwing them under the bus, creating all of this mayhem. For what? Most of it had to do with politics and money. Nothing to do with religion like that. You guys, and you think that the Most High is gonna forgive you and gonna be like, oh, you know, but you had the heart in the right place and all of this stuff and da. Huh? I have so much to say when it comes to this. I have really so much to say, but I'm just saying right now in this video, and I hope I don't have to do any more videos like this, but I have heard a lot of people lately. This is why I do this video, because I have been hearing people being like, oh shit, it's her. She's the Messiah. It might be her. Oh crap, you know? And you have some people, when they react like that, it's not that they are disappointed, like, oh, why her? Do you understand? They are more like, poor her, because they know how much I don't want this. One even said the other day, what did she say? She said, oh my God, but she doesn't even like attention like that. How is she? Oh, do you understand? Like, they understand that this is not something that I aspire for. So I can just see in front of me how this is gonna play itself out. Like the kind of friends that I will encounter, it will be people that are already interested in, I don't know, politics and being like a TED talker or face out kind of people. And they will try to be in my space just to gain a little bit momentum or something like that. And you know what Oprah said a long time ago? She was like, you can't be friends with people that want your life, basically. So it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be alone a lot. Because even if people are on my side like that, it's gonna come a day where they feel like they are more qualified, they are more well-read, they this, they that, they deserve. And it's gonna be like a Judas situation. That's what I can see already. Do you understand? And don't even talk about lovers, huh? You will find like a guy that maybe you like and all of this stuff, you wanna settle down and this and that. Like his manly ego, whatever, is gonna take over eventually. Because this role is alpha as a motherfucker. This role is alpha as a motherfucker. So dating a woman that is so much in her alpha, masculine energy like that, it takes a lot of humility and just humbleness and all of this stuff from you as a man to be her sidekick and be viewed a certain way from the rest of the world and stuff like that. Like, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be easy. Like, I'm gonna meet like narcissistic men that gonna try to mentally destroy me. Mentally destroy me, unconsciously or consciously. I'm sorry, this is what I see right now, and I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I'm telling you, like, in this earth, in this 3D, this task is nothing that you gain. Nothing good come out of it once you're here. Your prize, your everything will come in the afterlife. But people don't see that, you know? So, I don't know. What can you guys do at the moment? You guys, if you are prayer warriors or something like that, collectively pray to the Most High. Pray that the Most High is gonna pick somebody else. I have done my prayers. I keep doing my prayers up to this day. I keep saying, you know what? Take somebody else. Pick somebody else. I know that it will be a prize for this, and I know that I will possibly see that person receive that prize, and I will be like, man, what if I just sticked it out a little bit longer? You know, that could have been me. I'm not even, remind me of this day, how I'm feeling right now, and I'm not even gonna have those emotions. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm happy for you. You deserve it. You understand? I don't even envy you like that. Good job. You're a better person than me. Better person than I could ever be. But if we're not gonna see this pessimistic, some funny stuff that has happened when it comes to this is that I already have some people that want to be my so-called, what do you call this that Jesus had? He had apostles, followers. I had a co-worker, very book smart. Do you understand? We were talking a lot, joking around a lot and all of this stuff. And he said, I swear on my mother's grave, he said, let me be one of your followers. But I don't know how to say it in Swedish. He said another word. And I was like, did he actually? Oh, okay. And this is from a guy that you would least expect. Do you understand? The background, the ethnicity, and all of this stuff. And I was like, okay. So that means that you have been working with me now. You've seen my character. You've seen how I am and everything like that. And that makes you be like, okay, I want to be part of this wave, part of this whatever that's gonna come, you know? Let me be one of yours. And I was thinking for myself afterwards, like, okay, so my mobile phone died, but the last thing that I wanted to do was to ask you guys, number one, can you describe to me your perfect messenger, prophet, prophetess, or messianic figure? Can you describe that person to me? And I'm talking about everything from looks to personality to characteristics and all of it. Number two, what do you expect if it's me that happens to be in this role? God forbid, like I said, if it's me, what do you guys expect out of me? Because I have said this in multiple videos. It's not gonna be one Messiah fits all. Do you understand? It's not. It has never been like that. So if you guys think that I'm here for you, or we connected somehow, or whatever, what do you guys expect me to do? And say. And number three, what's your role in all of this? What's your role? Like, who are you in all of this? Just think really now. Be like, okay, so am I the sidekick? Am I the hater? Am I the helper? The whatever? Like, what's your role in all of this? Or do you don't have a role at all? You know? Like, that's the questions that I have for you guys. Yeah, because this is, like I said in another video, is a collective matter. I think the Most High is sick and tired of people being unnecessarily killed, and is like, you know what? I'm gonna send somebody that's gonna need your help, that is not really there. Somebody that is still pushing pool doors, basically, and still need information and meat on the bones and a lot of this stuff. So that means that you as a collective Like this person is gonna be the main character, the main person, but you guys have a lot more saying this time, you know? That's what I think. I said this in another video. I will see if I can find it and I will link it too. But I honestly, deeply, deeply, deeply in my gut, my being, my everything, I don't believe that is me. I really don't believe that is me. I think that people are just using me and this situation for some kind of other, you know, to sidetrack, whatever. That's what I think. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's me. But yeah, that's it for today. Bless.